Alright, how's it going, MMA fans? This is Kimbo White here. Just doing a quick little video here to discuss a few topics. Getting my attention earlier that there's a lot of talk right now about UFC 100, a lot of rumors going around about all 5 fights are supposed to be title fights. That is not possible, because UFC 98 is scheduled for May 23rd. UFC 99 is scheduled for June 13th. UFC 100 is scheduled for July 11th. They're all about a month apart, less than a month apart, basically two and a half weeks. A little over about 3 weeks on between 98 and 99. At 98, Frank and Brock Lesnar are scheduled to fight. So the winner of that will not be defending his title on July 11th or anytime very soon after that. The next time we'll see, they'll defend their title at the year-end pay-per-view is what will happen. So that Brock Lesnar and Frank Mir, they'll fight on the 23rd of May, and we won't see them defend again until the year-end pay-per-view, most likely. June 13th, BJ Penn is already scheduled to fight Kenny Florian. No matter what the little whiner says, you know, he just ran his mouth and got his ass handed to him by GSP, and he's down in the dumps and this and that, but he needs to snap out of it, get back out, come back out, be the BJ Penn that we all like to see. You know, yeah, I'm real disappointed in him, the way he's been acting lately, representing himself, but I'm sure he probably is disappointed in himself right now. The guy just needs to come back, defend his title, and Kenny is awesome number 1 contender. So, you know, just to clarify that, there was a lot of Diego talk, this and that, blah blah blah. It is going to be BJ Penn and Kenny Florian on June 13th at UFC 99, which will leave 3 openings for 3 other weight divisions to have for UFC 100. Well, they'll still leave 3 openings for 3 title fights. So everybody can kind of speculate on that, what might happen here and there. The next thing I wanted to talk about was a request from Jujit Kundo. They brought to my attention that there's an upcoming fight here. I can't even remember when now, but it's about 2 months down the road. I'm not really sure if it's confirmed or if it's right now just talks. But it was a pretty interesting little get together. And that's Frank Shamrock and Nick Diaz. They're both obviously now, you know, veterans of MMA. I know when I was young and started watching MMA, Frank Shamrock was basically the prototype for what they were trying to create, the perfect MMA fighter, being the younger brother of Ken, and the sport evolving at that time into what it is today. Starting to make that evolution right then at that time. You know, even when Ken started, it was still just, you know, he was shoot fighting and submission versus, you know, straight up karate, whatever, boxing, this and that. And it started to evolve, and you know, Frank was coming up right in that, and he was one of the guys that was the prototype of the perfect MMA fighter, which he is what a guy would want to look at and try to be if they're going to be a perfect MMA fighter. Yeah, he's getting old, but I tell you what, for as bad as Kun Lee's supposed to be, old Frank that was a hell of a good brawl. Frank still got it in him, and I tell you what, I like Nick Diaz a hell of a lot. I'm not sure why. If there's things are sour between him and Dana, him and Zuffa, or what the deal is there. Not really sure why. All the fights with Elite XC and all that. But he hasn't fought in the UFC for a long time, and you know, he fought in Over Pride, he fought in Dream and this and that, and I don't know why not the UFC, but maybe somebody can inform me of why he isn't under contract with the UFC. Dana White doesn't think Nick's good enough. I'm not sure. Nate fights, you know, under contract for the UFC, so yeah, it's me and Nick will tear Nate from limb. But get back to the Shamrock matchup. I think they're evenly matched as hell. I think they're both damn good strikers, damn good on the ground, and I'm a fan of both of them. I think that if Nick pulls out the win, it's a hell of a huge thing for him. Being still at a young age to defeat Frank Shamrock's gonna really make him a bigger name, more of a household name, and I think that Frank more or less is just trying to stick around a little bit, kind of like his brother. But I think that Frank's more of a legitimate contender right now than his brother. Frank's going up against some top-notch guys and beating their ass. He, you know, hell of a fight with Kun Lee. Beat the shit out of Phil Baroni. So, you know, these guys here are young, in their prime, and perfect condition, perfect shape, and this guy's going in. Frank Shamrock, old man, 35 years old, and just whooping some ass. So, it'll be good. It'll be awesome. It'll be a nice little get together to watch. Strike Force is holding that one. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the Ken Shamrock Productions the other night. I tell you what, I think it's hokey as hell. This main event, Ken Shamrock versus Ross Clifton, was a fucking joke. Ross Clifton came and hardly fucking moved. Ken Shamrock puts himself in there in the best shape a man his age could fucking be in against just a no-name fucking fat fuck. Like, you know, it would have been like, you know, I don't know, man. It looked like the guy down here from the fucking neighborhood bar going in there and fighting Ken Shamrock, the fucking bouncing from the bar down here on the corner. So, you know, I don't know how legitimate any of it is. Him and Tank are both trying to stick around, keep getting their asses handed to them. Neither one of them will accept the fact that they're getting fucking old and they can't beat these young guys. The Tank Abbott, the knockout punch didn't even look like it connected. I will keep watching it, and I don't know. Both these guys went to WWE for a while. They came back, and after that, kept getting their ass handed to them. Because, you know, they go to WWE, and that's a whole other thing that they learn. They basically go learn to be a good actor, and come back, try to fight a real fight, and get their ass handed to them. They wasted the last few years of their prime doing that stupid shit. So, you know, whatever, take it how you want it. Go watch the fights, watch the video. They're all up now on the MMA sites, and see what you think about the whole ordeal. But I think the whole fucking thing is hokey, and just another example of Ken Shamrock losing his fucking mind right now. You know, I don't know, man. Damn, Kim. You know, you're not a bad commentator. Just stick to that, buddy. But I just wanted to talk about a few things there. So this has been the last word with Kimbo White. Everybody have a good night.